Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Hello, Mr. Ghost Rider this week. How dare you have a Marvel character in a DC game? DC should ban
Oh,
you for life.
sue me.
So, how was your week, good sir?
That was alright. Just kind of tired. That's all.
It's okay. You'll have the whole weekend to try to rest up.
Yep.
So, just give me a minute so that I finish setting things up on my end. Hello, Mr. Cars Thomas. Hello, Luxplix. Hello, Neo. So, guys, if you want to join, do like our friend Future Barry Flash just did, send me a tell. You'd better hurry with heroes. Last time we filled the group pretty quick. So depending on the combat rating of the players, 281. I guess we're gonna play the event version of the Batman Classic missions, and then afterwards we are going to go play the some bounties in the open worlds. We'll probably start with the Flashpoint bounties, and then work our way down, and then the Legion bounties, and last the Wonderverse bounties. Although there might be a dev live stream later today, or do you know anything about that, good sir?
Yeah. I think that this time it's supposed to be later. I think it's between 8 and 9 today, if I remember correctly. So I don't think it's gonna be right after the live stream.
Okay.
So
So for those asking, we play on the US server. I play on the PS4. I think you play on PC, good sir?
no, this is my PlayStation account.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have
So
two
we have room.
accounts.
Oh, sorry. We have room for one more. If you guys want
Oh
to
yeah,
join, the time is now.
yeah. I have two accounts. I have one on PC and one on here. Kind of my PC is kind of like my experimental account. I just try different things out, you know, um, between test
Oh,
servers,
wrong button.
um, and kind of well, it's mostly just test servers, and it kind of it's like my alt characters if I don't have enough room on this account. So
So sadly, guys, we're full for now. But afterwards, as I mentioned, we are going to go play the bounties. So go into the Flashpoint Gotham open world map. We'll join you right after this mission. The monitor head style, you have to buy it from Rip Hunter. Sadly for the Halloween seasonal, like the Halloween seasonal just started for those who somehow live under a rock and may not know. But the alert is only 4 players, so we're not going to be able to play that. But here we are going to play the Inner Sanctum, and I guess we're going to play the event version because we have no choice. Which
alright.
might be for the best. The last time it took us forever to do the regular version.
You know, for once, I'm actually excited to do the villain live stream because since that CR skip came out, I can finally use a good villain now.
Aha, which villain did you CR skip?
My Terminator. So,
So you're
easy
playing,
now.
you made the Terminator from T1 then, because in T2 is a good guy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. The Terminator is kind of like good or bad. It just depends on his programming. You know, if he's programmed by Skynet, then obviously he's bad. If he's programmed by the Resistance, so then he's good. You know. I just put him on the villain side just simply so I can do play on a character I like on the live streams.
Oracle's told me how you
It's all right.
fought through the outer defenses. The Batcave isn't usually open to visitors.
I decided to make him basic,
This
so
is a
I'm just make him a
crisis.
DPS.
Brainiac has reactivated Brother
What
Eye
power?
and is using his information
Munition.
to hack into the Batcomputer.
Pretty garbage, but you know, fits him though.
It fits with the team.
Yep.
And I'll meet you in the interstate. Intrusion reported.
Finally, a raid where there's no more than like one tank. Lately, the last couple of raids I've done, I've had crap luck where there was like 2 or 3 other tanks.
I was under the illusion that there was a shortage of tank. I guess not.
No. It's dumb. When you don't need tanks, there's 100 of them. When you need tanks, there's none of them.
Yeah, I suppose.
The matchmaking in this game is so terrible sometimes.
It's always been an issue. The worst was the matchmaking in PvP.
Yes. But they really need to fix the rule matchmaking though.
It's a bit what burned me out on PvP. When we got the first season of PvP, holy crap! I was playing as a mental troll at the time, and the game kept on matching me versus Rage Tank in full Vengeance gear at the time. So it was a nightmare.
Yeah. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be now that there's artifacts.
Those OMAC shells. Typically, the virus requires a
And also at the time we had the rock paper scissors system. So if we did not get our win, we did not get our marks. I had to play I think 20 matches before I got one win. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like when I played in my favorite map was Shadowland. Shadowland was easy enough. I was able to capture the node easily enough with crowd control and sending the enemies flying away. But holy crap! For some of the other maps, it was a nightmare.
See, I actually like Shadowlands with electricity. I forget what the move is called, but you basically throw this energy ball, and it like attracts everything to it. Whatever that move is called, I love using that because you just lock onto them and throw that, and it just disables them immediately.
Sure.
They can't run away from it, and because it's Shadowlands, you know, there's nowhere to run in there.
Well, yeah, the best option is to capture the node. Basically, what I would do is that I would put them into a telekinetic bubble, and then I would use telekinesis to send them flying away, and I would capture the node that way.
That's
It worked most of the time.
Conversion is impossible. Therefore, you will be destroyed.
And also at the time we had they had just added the white mods, I think, that allowed us to be able to block and then send them flying away. So between the block and between me putting them in a bubble and using telekinesis, it was easy enough to capture the node.
I forgot about that. That mod there, that when you block it and then they hit you, that makes them go flying.
Oh yeah. But I didn't use it in PvE because in PvE sometimes it would send the enemy flying into another group of enemy and then pull too many adds.
Yep.
But in PvP it was perfect to capture a node.
That doesn't exist anymore, does that mod?
Oh, the mod is still there, but I barely use it anymore.
Because I haven't seen that been used in a long time.
It was really only useful to capture the nodes because in PvE, it makes you lose control of the battle a bit. Usually you try to control the battlefield in a specific area, and with that mod, you send enemies flying all over the place, and it's too big a risk to pull a whole bunch of adds. So it's easy to understand if people don't really use that mod.
Yeah.
But it was a fun mod for PvP for a while. Oh, sorry guys in the chat. Didn't mean to ignore you guys. Hello, Piotr. Hello, Atam. Oh, we're good. We're playing some missions here. You don't have to wait someone. Sadly, right now the group is full. But what you can do is go to Flashpoint Gotham. I guess that's what you mean. Go to Flashpoint Gotham. Afterwards, we are going to go fight the Evil Doomsday. We're going to go fight the Generals. We're going to go fight the Paradox Prince. I might be forgetting someone. So if you go there, And after this mission, we are going to go there and start to play some bounties. Southern Prince is asking, what power should I skip with? It depends what character you have, what power you're using.
I was thinking of making a new character with the CR skip, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I need a good villain.
Nah, I have too many characters right now, so unless they give us the option to be able to create more characters.
Sensors are coming in and out. I've lost
Yeah.
We don't play on Nintendo Switch, Power Boy. So sadly, the servers are not. We have different servers. PC and sorry, that's all right.
I was gonna say, I think today's live stream is for the devs. I think it's gonna be on PC today. So.
Oh, okay. So Power Boy, PC and PlayStation share the same server, but Nintendo have their own server and Xbox have their own server. It's sad, but that's how it is. Maybe someday they'll merge all the server. I think Meps kind of sort of hinted that sometimes far in the future, because people have been asking, I've been talking about the name reclaim on the forums, and Meps did mention that it would probably happen sometime in the future, and the only real reason for that to happen would be if they did some sort of server merge. So hopefully, oh yeah, go ahead.
If they do a server merge and they have to do a name wipe, and your name Multiverse is taken by a bunch of different people, are you gonna be mad about that?
Nah, that's alright. Last time, the name of this guy, actually I had another character that was called the Prometheum Knight or something like that, and there was another guy who had that name on PC. So when we did the server merge with PlayStation and PC, I just took a name that nobody else had.
See, I would be kind of pissed if my names were gone.
I would be surprised if my name would be gone, seeing how also it is a bit misspelled, but it wouldn't be a big deal. Who knows, with a bit of luck, because the guy who actually has the Multiverse name is like Combat Rating 60 or something like that, and probably hasn't played for years. So it might free up the actual Multiverse name, so with a bit of luck I might be able to actually get the true Multiverse name. We'll see. But from the way Meps was saying that, it was like in the far future, so obviously not this year.
Yeah, I'd be pissed because I mean my name was pretty darn good, you know, and then imagine logging in one day and there's a name wipe. I need to make a new name, and then all of a sudden I try to get my name back and it's taken. Kind of pissed at that.
Come on, Ghost Rider. That's not a good name. That's a Marvel name. You should be called Ghost Atomic Skull or something like that.
I mean, I could do that, but not for this character.
Atamashimi is asking, I want to buy Xbox Series. Let me select my reward. I want to buy Xbox Series. How do I start? Do I first buy membership or buy membership later when I came combat rating 300? Actually, yeah, you don't have to buy membership right away. You could decide to wait a bit, wait until at least you're level 30 maybe before you buy membership. And even then, at level 30, you still have access to all the DLCs now. So the only real reason to buy membership would be if you want to be able to collect things like the daily rewards, then yeah, buy membership. But if not, try to play until maybe level 30, and then you'll know if it's worth it for you to buy membership or not. Fuel for Fire, I think you have to be combat rating 300, or is it 299? I think you have to be 300 to be able to get the helm, and you have to get the helm from Athena. When you fight Athena in the Bounties, that is where the helm drops from.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. Bisla was making my video about the Bounties way back when, and then the helmet dropped. But yeah, I think you have to be not CR 299. I think you have to be CR 300, and you have to fight Athena. That is where the helmet drops. And it's not a thing of random chances or stuff like that. It will drop automatically. Oh, wasn't paying attention.
That's a good thing. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I need it for this character.
Well, it's still it was still relevant until this DLC came around.
You know, one thing I want more upgradable gear. That's what I want.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like, I don't want see, if they brought up the CR another 10 more or whatever, and then stopped there and just gave us only upgradable gear, I'd be happy. You know? Give something new to work towards.
I see you wish to help Creator. The visitor will never allow you to interfere.
I'm at CR 200, level 290. How can I get more auras? There's a whole bunch of vendors in the Watchtower. Depending if you're premium or free to play, you might be able to, or legendary, you might be able to buy some from the broker. But there's a whole bunch of vendors. I have a video about free-to-play auras or something like that. You could take a look at that video. You'll see all the vendors that are selling a whole bunch of auras. A 343 is good. I'm guessing the top CR right now must be like something like a 350.
I have tolerated your presence long enough, Captain.
Somewhere close to there.
Now belong to Brainiac.
So we're getting there, Joshua.
Executing program, Nanomind.
I think, well, my flash point is 340, so that's definitely got to be higher than that. So probably 350 then, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Jeffrey.
I've learned my lesson.
So we have to click the console all at once.
Try to break into the Batcave. Hey,
Oh.
look out!
Awaiting
More
command.
Brainiacs
Turn
incoming!
all keys in sequence.
Did we do it? I guess not.
Disable the computer behind me. Brother
Powering
Eye is
down
blind without
nearby
it.
systems.
Free-to-play players have 50,000 cash. A premium player have infinite cash, like legendary players. But then obviously you have to play the broker in order to be able to raise your cash. And at first it's going to be challenging. Like at first, even if you have, let's say you have an item that you can sell for $1 billion, if you did not build your cash first, you won't be able to sell it because you won't be able to pay the broker fee. So before you can think that you might become a billionaire selling selling some very rare material or some very rare auras, you're gonna have to build up some cash first because otherwise you won't be able to pay for the broker fee. A prisoner style? Oh yeah, I'll have to get some thoughts. But I have to make a video about the broker, or how to make money in this universe online, which is pretty much the same thing. But there would probably be a lot to cover, too much to cover for one video. So I might make a series about the whole thing. But the thing is, people expect a video where they can learn, okay, I can press X 3 times, or I can open the 3-time capsule and magically have $1 billion. It doesn't work like that. Sadly, you have to build up your cash $1 at a time. Yeah, if assuming you get the rare stuff from the time capsule, yes, once in a while you will get some rare stuff from time capsule. But if you hope to get to make a lot of money just from that, it's unsustainable. In the long term, there's only so many times you will be uber lucky and get a rare item from the time capsule. Most of the time, you get items that are not really that valuable. Like yeah, if you get the collection for the Superboy jacket, Or if you get the Superboy jacket itself, yeah, you can sell those for a lot of cash in the broker. But what are the odds of that happening? Not very high. The odds of getting the rare items from the time capsule is less than 1%. So even if you buy like 100 time capsule, you still might not make a lot of cash. Oh no, you can have a. I think it's like 999 billions or something like that. You can get quite a lot of cash. At some point, some items were being some of the asking price for certain rare items on the broker was like 300 billion. So you probably can get a lot of cash.
See, on my flashpoint, the most I've ever had, honestly, is maybe $3 and that's it.
Yeah. At some point I had like 2.5, 2.7 billion, but there's I buy too much stuff. Sadly, that is. If you ever wonder why I'm broke, I buy too much stuff.
Yep. I mean, you gotta make videos though, so it makes sense.
Well, that or some base items. At some point, I was buying sadly base items that were a bit expensive. I think the first item I bought for like 100 million was the Ultraman cape, and I bought that like twice. Well, I had to buy it. I bought it for my Multiverse, and then I had to buy it for my Ultraman character. I had no choice.
I kind of want to see your Ultraman now.
Oh, I showed it in quite a few videos. And now I'm using the blue metallic material. It looks pretty cool. If you want to have the feed for opening 15 flashpoint time capsule, you have to open the 15 time capsule on the same character. What you could do if you try to maximize, you could open 15 time capsule with one character and then 15 time capsule with another character. Personally, I don't do that. I open all my time capsule with Multiverse, and then afterwards, if there's a reward I want to have from the feed itself, I'll purchase the feed for my alternate characters. You can buy the feed for, I think it's 5 replay badges. So let's say there's a reward you get from the time capsule, and you want to have it for all your characters. Open 15 time capsule with one character, and then use replay badges with your other characters. If you want to spread it out, Jeffrey, yeah, I can see the logic in that. The one thing I don't like about the time capsule is there's certain items like the ultimate sorter colas that sadly for some reason those cannot trade unless they change that. So with my Multiverse, I'm using my Condor soda, so I don't really need the ultimate sodas with Multiverse. So whenever I get some of those soda with Multiverse, I always wince a bit. It's a bit of a waste.
Yeah, I kind of hate getting sodas as loot. It's kind of useless for me.
Yeah. Well, once you get the artifact, the sorter artifact, that's pretty much all I use now.
Yeah, that's all I use. I haven't used a normal sorter on any of my mains in like probably a year.
Well, that's probably why I have. How many do I have? Like I have quite a few stacks of compound omegas, and I have a few stacks of sorter cola ultimates. So yeah, so those are cannot trade.
The megas, I have a little trick, is I sell each and every single one of them as an individual for $100,000.
Yeah, it's a good trick.
That's what I do.
So and sadly, the ultimate sorter colas cannot trade, so I'm stuck with them anyway. There's not really going to be an empty space, Bruce Wayne, but in the open world, it won't matter if we're not in the same group. We're just going to be able to get into the same phase, and that should allow everyone to come in and play the bounties with us. I'm sure I missed out a few chats, guys. If I didn't answer your chat, I'm not ignoring you. Just a bit busy fighting the forces of evil. Oh yeah, I could see the sinister material be used for that. Personally, I was using the gold material at some point, but any golden yellowish type material would do the trick for that. And if you had the scorching aura, even better.
For what, Dr. Fate?
No, for a Superman 1 million.
Oh,
You
yeah, that would
fought
look
well.
good. One there.
Brother Eye is plugged directly into the main computer and is using it as a nexus point for signals around the world. I have to purge him from my systems. Ready?
Oh, and the vampire cape, well, I think of it. Right now, when we collect the vampire cape, it is only for one character.
So
But
far,
eventually, we should be able to unlock it for all our
Range
all our
is accessing
characters.
security device
Apparently,
from
somehow
the system.
they forgot to
relying on
have the option to be
Eye
able to unlock
distracted.
it for all our characters.
Get ready.
So we are going to be able to unlock it for all of our characters eventually, just not yet. I was going to show, when I made my video, I was going to show the cape with my Alan Scott character, because it's pretty much what we were missing for Alan Scott. A cape that can be purple on the outside and green on the inside, and this cape would be perfect for that. And yeah, it would be perfect for Count Dracula. You could recreate Dracula from the Marvel comics. Oh,
You're a slave to a false master.
yeah, I guess we might prepare.
The visitor has unlocked access to all the technology of the world and more.
Yeah, it would work for Count Dracula from Marvel, or any Count Dracula for that matter.
Show you.
Atam is asking how I level my combat rating. You have to improve the quality of your gear. Basically, like right now, I have gear with, like you can see that the item level of my gear is 302. So in order to be able to increase my combat rating, I would need to get some gear that's higher than the 302. So you have to get some better gear than what you're wearing right now. If you want to level it fast, the only real way I can think of to do it fast is to buy gear from the Booster Gold, but it's going to cost you a lot of quarks. Or not even, for Booster Gold, or from the quarks vendor. Oh yeah, having Frankenstein. Yeah, we have the werewolf. We have Frankenstein. We have the werewolf. We have vampires. They just added a Man-Bat.
Wait, we have Frankenstein?
No, we don't. We don't. It's what Jeffrey is saying. They should add Frankenstein.
Oh, I was gonna say that'd be cool.
Both I and the visitor
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
we will control every nexus of information. We will be
You know what I would do with Frankenstein with the things coming out of his head there? I'd make a Shrek. Put a material on it.
Future
Look
Flash
like
got locked
Shrek
out of
is.
the fight.
Without even your satellite to define what it is to be Brother Eye.
Sorry, Future Flash. I don't know if you're just in the game or watching the stream. Oh,
accomplish our directive.
Then we should waste no time getting you to that new shell, Brother Eye.
hello, Chaos King. But for Frankenstein, they wouldn't be able to recreate the one from the movies, like the one with the bolts coming out of the head. That one is copyrighted by Universal. So technically,
Really?
Frankenstein is part of public domain by now. But the Frankenstein from the novels, the one from the movies, that one is copyrighted by Universal.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was just like, you know, kind of like a free thing to write about. Kind of like
The,
Dracula.
the original version, yeah, but not the Universal version.
Yeah, because I would love to have those ears or the little bolts that are coming out, and then put a material on it and make a Shrek out of them.
Maybe in 100 years when Universal no longer has the copyright. Until then, you're gonna have to wait.
'Cause, you know,
But
Shrek-
there is a Frankenstein in DC, but I don't think he has the boats though.
I'm not sure. I think he's kind of More of like a bionic version, I guess, stronger version, if I remember correctly.
Well, there was also a Franken Castle in Marvel some time ago, but that didn't really work
Maybe,
either.
I don't really know. All I know is there's some type of Franken character. That's all I really know.
If you ask Meps nicely, actually you should probably ask Sharon. Sharon seems to be on point in listening to people's comments.
I hope so.
Well, so far he's been doing good, I would say.
Where's the enemy? There he is.
But you might be lucky. Jeffrey says that the Frankenstein from DC does have the bolt, so
Chances of success have increased to 48.563%. Your own system will terminate you and your allies.
who makes base items and characters, styles, and weapons? I'm not sure. I think Ocean made the manor, or at least was the one in charge of that. Sharon seems to be the one who was behind the iconic weapons we got. I don't know if he makes the weapons, but he seems to be the one behind the whole thing. So if you want to have more weapons, which I think one of the hotfix are going to add us more weapons, or did they add it already? Like I think Jeffrey was asking for Two Faces machine gun, and apparently we're gonna get that. We're gonna get Captain Cole's boomerangs. Or am I late to the party and do we have those already? The Thunderstorm Aura is pretty rare, so if someone sells it, they probably sell it on a trade chat, and it's probably more than 1 billion.
I am everywhere. I have easily evaded your security wipe.
Oh, Atan is asking, can you tell us how you start your YouTube channel? Yeah, I'll try to say the short version of the story. Before we do that, let's give a bow to everyone.
This voice line is so cringe.
Yes, it is.
I love how you repels away when you can fly.
You have lost here. I have gathered the
It always makes me
information I
laugh
needed.
there.
Your
You
end
can
is
clearly
inevitable.
see him flying, like hovering, and he uses a repelling hook.
When Brother I did his whammy, the communication relay flared and shorted out my whole system.
DC logic.
Wait. Where's Batman? You have to
Alright,
go after
so
him. We
we're
can't
doing
let him be
Doomsday,
taken by
I suppose?
Brainiac.
Yeah.
I'll disable the force field. Just
Okay.
give me a second.
The portal ever appears. So to answer Atan, basically at some point, I was toying with the idea of making a YouTube channel.
This will take some time.
And I have to admit, I didn't expect to make it a DC Universe channel. I come from the world of animation, so I was toying with the idea of making something maybe like how it should have ended or something like that. And but then one day I bought a PS4, which gave me the option to be able to make videos with DCUO. And our friend Spittle mentioned how a lot of people were quitting the game when they would with the very first mission, like the very first Brainiac mission that we play. Spittle mentioned that a lot of people were quitting the game right there and then. I think at the time they were working on the Xbox version of the game, so that's probably why they had a lot of new players trying out the game and quitting on the game. So I had the bright idea of, okay, I'll make a video showing how to play that first mission. Maybe that could help out at least a few people. And I started, I made the one video, and then I made one more, and I made one more, and I made one more, and before you knew it, I made a lot of videos. So that's pretty much how I got started. Basically,
Kind of,
yes.
I was gonna say, I find it funny you say that because it's like, what's so hard about the first mission clicking square on the enemies?
My guess is the worst part probably was the you know, the three robots you had to click on to sort of learn the counter mechanics.
Yeah, I remember like one of them you have to block, one of them you have to hold triangle, and
Well, I've seen
all that
people
crap.
who like I had friends who tried the game, and basically once they reached that point, they thought they had hit the bug, so they just left the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people did quit the game right there and then. So for those wondering, we are on phase 2. So come to Flashpoint Gotham to help us out. We'll wait. We'll try to wait a bit, but usually there's always someone who will jump into the battle a bit too early.
See, that point of the game is called read the screen.
Yeah, but that means nothing because the counter mechanics in DCUO. I remember in DCUO that was the first time I saw that, and I was fortunate because when I started playing the game, we did not have those robots in the first mission just yet, and I learned those counter mechanics playing PvP. But for someone who comes from outside of DCO, who never saw those mechanics in any game ever, I can understand that they probably didn't understand. Even if they saw the instruction on the screen, it probably was like Chinese to them. It probably didn't mean anything. So anyway, so I knew a lot of people who quit the game right there and then. But also apparently just the ability to activate your flight mode or your apparently that was challenging also for some people. Okay, I guess it's time to get started.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that first mission was a game breaker already for a lot of players. So I thought making one video explaining that might be a good idea. I guess ultimately, I guess I saw a demand and I decided to fill it, and I've been doing that ever since. Because also, other than that mission, one comment that often came back. One comment that often came back in DCO throughout the years is that there's no good tutorial in the game. If you want to learn how to play as a controller, you don't learn that in the game. If you want to, even healer, like you would think it's simple enough. You see the health bar of people going down. You activate some heal, but I've seen too many people who for whom even that was challenging. I had this group at some point where they didn't understand why they had to have a full loadout of healing abilities. They would put one healing ability and everything else they would try to DPS with it. And I would tell them, no, you have to put, I would call it a small heal, a big heal, a group heal. So basically I would, and as we were fighting, very often they wouldn't know which heal to use. So I would say, okay, cast your big heal now. Okay, now cast your group heal. Okay, now cast your small heal. Depending if you needed to heal one person, 3 people, or the whole group. So at some point I was pretty much playing every character in the group because I was literally telling people, okay, this is what you cast your small heal. Okay, tank, go into the corner and block that guy. DPS, focus on that guy. So it was so even something as simple as healing. Like I have some friends. I told them, okay, play as a healer. It's simple enough. You heal people. But that was a mistake because I had to tell it to pretty much play for them.
And you know what? It's still bad to this day.
Oh yes, and I'm sure you've been there. Very often you'll get into a group and you have a healer who does not heal at all, and
Yep.
and then you wonder like, why? What are you doing?
It's because they don't even realize they're in healer role because they don't even know what healer role is.
Probably.
That's exactly what it is. They don't know what roles are. They just think everything's the same.
So that's part of the reason why I not only started making videos, but I kept on making videos because there's no proper tutorial in the game, and so that way I can at least offer some people, whoever watches those videos, some sort of tutorial about how the game works.
Just a message to people who don't know what roles are. If you don't know what a role is, just go DPS them. It'll make everyone not like dislike you as much, you know. Like you'll be liked a lot more if you just do something that's kind of more generalized than go something that's specialized and not know how to use it.
Yeah, so,
You
some
know?
trolls don't debuff for whatever reasons. It could be that he's built as a power troll or something else. Let me switch to troll. If you want to have some debuffs, we'll have some debuffs.
Yeah, because a lot of people, specifically a lot of healers. I mean, it's not a. I'm not saying anything bad about healers. I'm just saying I've just noticed this happens to be mostly on healers. There's a lot of people, they don't realize what a healer role is. They don't even know it exists, and they just don't do their job. You know. And I think it's just because maybe, I don't know, maybe it has something to do that the aesthetics of healer roles looks cool, and maybe there's just a higher number of people playing on those powers because they look cool. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, that's probably the case. One issue we've had, it's something that's been happening in gaming for pretty much forever now. Way back when I was playing D&D, getting a healer was challenging. Nobody wanted to play the healer. That's why when they made a third edition, they gave a whole bunch of abilities and options to the cleric to try to get people to play healers, because usually when people would play as a healer, they would play. They didn't really want to do it, but they would do it. They would sacrifice themselves for the team, and they would take one for the team, but they did not. They would not really enjoy it. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, we often see it here. Where people don't want to play healer. They want to play. At best, they want to play half healer, half DPS. The name escapes me right now. The battle healer, and too often the battle healers, they're very bad DPS and they barely heal. It's sad, but well. Alexander is asking, where can I get the Batman who laughs? At this point, you have to get it from the broker. Someday, many years from now, it will be added to the booster gold vendor, but at this point in time, you have to buy it from the broker.
I actually think it'll come soon, actually, onto the booster gold, like the next cycle, because we already got the drown gear.
Yeah, but we got a resurgence mega capsule like not long ago, so the next cycle will be like next spring or something like that.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
Are we not doing Prince?
We just got one general.
Oh. Okay. My bad.
That's all right. But yeah, even in DCUO, usually a lot of people, if they decide to play as a healer, they'll try to play as a battle healer, which is pointless in my book. But
yeah, if you're gonna go healer, just go full healer.
Yep.
That's one of the roles that's just you do not screw with. Just go full healer or DPS. Pick one.
So odds are a lot of healer who do not heal, they probably really want to play DPS, but they sacrifice themselves to play as a healer, and sadly we see the result.
Yep.
The best power, it depends on your playstyle. Smokeweed.
Totally not biased opinion. Fire.
Yeah, fire is pretty good. Well, yeah, I would say fire. If you plan to play solo a lot, Smokeweed, fire would be a good option. With fire, you're pretty much indestructible if you don't stink like a Ghost Rider over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I would suggest fire.
Ever since I've used fire, I've never wanted to use another character. So. Never want to use another power. I've tried everything, you know, gadgets, electricity, munitions, rage, quantum, and fire is just, you can't kill it. You just can't. You know, unless there's like an actual like mechanic in the game that makes you wipe no matter what. You know, there's no real excuse to die as a fire tank. Unless you have absolutely every wrong augment and every wrong artifact and all your skill points in the wrong spot, you know what I mean?
Yep. Mother Mayhem wants me to DPS.
It'll heal.
Jesus, look at this. Oh, freeze. That's a lot of damage.
It wasn't a big issue, the whole debuff thing, Mother Mayhem. But technically, my character is built to be played as a controller. But I can still DPS.
You know what's funny? Since all my time playing Ghost Rider, nobody's ever asked me to go DPS.
It happens once in a while. There's some missions where people really don't want to have a controller. It's sad, but it happens.
Yeah, no one's ever told me to go DPS or anything. I'm actually surprised. 'Cause normally, when there's like more than one type of role, yeah, everyone just freaks out and gets all pissed off.
And
But
Adam
no one
Smasher
can...
was asking if I got the purple reward for the race, the Halloween race, and not yet. I got I got the second one, the adult bat, but I didn't get the purple one just yet. Sorry, Mr. Flashpoint.
Oh, I forgot.
Are you okay?
Yep.
So we're saying.
I don't remember.
Vakas, he's asking if you go PvP, you fight as controller as well. For a long time I did. There's a few reasons for that. There's a few maps where I would use crowd control to be able to get the enemies out of the node, and I would capture the node. Like I was playing a mental controller way back when, and what I would do is that I would put the enemy player in a bubble, and I would use telekinesis to send the bubble at the end of the map, and then I would capture the node that way. So yeah, even in PvP, I would play as a controller, and also way back when we did not have armories. So when you wanted to switch from controller to DPS, you had to switch manually all your gear, and I hated doing that. So at some point I decided, okay, I'll have just one set of gear, and it was a controller set of gear. And if I had to DPS, I would, and even still to this day, if I really have to DPS, I'll DPS with my controller gear. So yeah, I would play PvP even with controller gear way back when. Oh, all right. So I guess now we're going to go to the Legion map, but let's go collect our. Oh, we'll collect our rewards after. Ah, the good old days, as Jeffrey would say.
I love source marks.
Yeah, now we're going to need source marks for a lot of stuff.
I just wish they kind of adjusted the prices from the old stuff to be a little bit cheaper now, but oh well. Oh well. Oh wait, what the heck? I got a reward. Hold up. Open. What?
Oh, lucky you. I'm green with envy now. Is it
Where did I get
the
this from?
is it the Tickle buckets?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 3 of those every day. Every
Oh.
24 hours, you get 3 of those.
Huh. Okay. I guess it's been 24 hours then, I guess.
I suppose it is. So let's go to the New Earth map. And someone mentioned something. Sorry, I saw the chat quick. Someone mentioned something about a Legion of Doom episode. I haven't heard a single word about that. And Jovan is being mean to us. He's reminding us of Nyx, the Black Mask. Yeah, I miss our friend Nyx.
Help safeguard Legion Academy students. Follow their ridiculously.
I was really sad. I'd grown fond of our friend Nyx way back when.
Yeah, I
Fatal Five are taking advantage of all the chaos.
I like watching him in the live streams at 5.
So for those wondering, we're in the phase 4. So if you want to phase 4, that's where we are. And I'm not sure which.
Interesting topics.
Oh yeah.
You know, he brought interest in. I don't know. I find he made the live streams really interesting, just with all the different topics he talked about. You know. Sorry for.
That's all right. Cars Thomas is asking, hey, Multiverse, did you see Grant Gust in the yellow suit for Season 8? I have not. Oh, Validus is here, I guess.
Oh shoot, hold up. Oh,
That's
don't do it
okay.
without me.
Well, there's no one else, so I'll wait for sure.
I'm coming.
But for those who were asking, I haven't heard anything about the Legion of Doom episode, so if you guys know anything about that, you know more than I do. Oh yeah, the repair sign mission is an easy one. Oh, I guess we're getting. Let's get this party started. We still have 5 minutes. Hopefully that'll be enough. So guys, if you want to come and join us in the open world, the Legion open world, we're going to play the Legion Bounties at least for a bit. At least one, maybe 2 rotations. We'll see how it works out. Nyx just left the game. Vakas was asking what happened to Nyx. He quit the game, deleted his characters, deleted his account, deleted everything.
Dirty move, Saturn girl. Or should I say, Emerald.
I made a rookie move. I summoned my ass already. Next time. The combat rating for this map was 310, I think, or am I mistaken, Mr. Flashpoint?
Honestly, I'm not sure because I came back to the game around this DLC, so like right after this DLC. I think I took a little break, like a few months break, so I have no idea.
Jeffrey's asking why Nyx left. I basically just didn't enjoy the game. I think he may have gotten into a fight with people in his people from his league also. I'm not sure about the details, but basically he decided that he didn't want to play anymore. Yeah, you have to be 310. Okay, so our friend Ebar Thon confirms you have to be 310.
Yeah, it just seems really extreme though for him to just completely delete everything that's ever existed.
Well, we've seen there's someone who just did that on the forums. The guy just deleted everything and he posted a thread on the forum saying like something like a goodbye DCUO or something like that. And I guess once in a while, I'm not sure why they would go to such an extreme. It's a bit of an extreme reaction. Like worst comes to worst, stop playing for 6 months. And in 6 months, if you still feel like you hate the game, yeah, then okay, maybe delete. And even then, there's nothing to gain by deleting it. Like you could just have not played the game, and maybe in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, decide, oh, let's try DCUO again.
Yep, it's the same with me. You know, every so often I'll take like I don't know, maybe a week or a couple months off. You know, and just so that either I can enjoy the game again. You know.
We have to attack the eye, guys.
Yeah, where is he? Oh, it's right there.
We'll cue the Superman music for Jeffrey.
I went down. I lagged.
How dare you?
I lag a lot.
I'm okay, but yeah, there was a bit of lag yesterday, which is usually when there's a new event like the Halloween event. That's to be expected. The first couple of days, there's usually a bit of lag. Although I was expecting there would be more maintenance than that.
The most lag I've ever seen is on the anniversary event. That's gotta be the laggiest I've ever seen in the game. Like I remember we were doing the event mission with Flash and Zoom, whatever, where you gotta go through the Speed Force and go to these different places like Themyscira and like I guess like some library or something like that. And it was just so laggy. Everyone was standing still. There was like no bosses, or sorry, the bosses weren't doing anything. It was awful, and it was like that for like the entire day.
Yeah, I can get a bit of lag. Like when I teleport like 1 second after 1 or 2 seconds after I click the button. So there seems to be a bit of me lag.
Alright.
Oh no, we have 30 seconds left. I guess we're not going to make it.
Yeah, we don't have enough people here.
Oh, that's all right. We'll do what we can with this rotation, and we'll move on to Wonderverse afterwards. Yeah, there's a lot of missions where, or a lot of bosses that doesn't matter if you have 5 skill points or 1,000 skill points, you still get one shot. There's a lot of bosses where the devs really wanted player to follow the mechanics, and so they added those options where you have to follow the mechanics. And even if like I remember, usually I would have a tendency to try to protect myself with using a shield or something like that. And even that doesn't work. If they decide that you have to block, you have to block. It's sad, but that's how it is. So whether you have 1 skill point or 1,000 skill points, whether you have a shield or not, if you don't do the mechanic, you're gonna get one shot.
But you know what's great about my my character?
You don't
self-revive. I guess the artifact, the Lazarus artifact. So even if I die, I can come straight back up.
You shouldn't die to begin with.
Wait, is that an albino bat? That's pretty cool.
I think that's the purple one you get from the race.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not sure because I don't have it yet.
You haven't done it yet.
Well, I did the race, but I wasn't able to go further than gold. The closest I came was like 3 seconds from platinum.
Okay, I haven't tried to get anything higher than that anyways yet. I only did it once just to get the currency, and I didn't really try to do it again. So.
Well, I tried it with all my characters. Like earlier today, I was logging in with one character, doing all the missions, and now I was buying, let's say, one base item, or that's how I got the material. That's a cool. You have your clone right there. That's how I purchased the material today. I had a character that had almost 100 almost 100 spooky bits. So I had him play the missions, and I was able to buy the materials. But I've been doing that with not all my characters, but a bunch of my characters earlier today. So I did the race quite a few times because of that.
Yeah. You should be a master at the race then.
There's something weird with the controls with the bat sometimes. So
You get stuck in the ground, eh?
Well, as soon as you touch it, you come too close to the ground or to an obstacle, yeah, you get stuck to it. But it's worse than that. Sometimes you'll turn and the character will make a weird turn. I called it lag in my video because I didn't know how to properly qualify it, but it's not really lag.
The hitbox is grabbing onto something.
It could be.
The only thing I can think of.
But anyway, so because sometimes even if I'm in the air and there's nothing close to me, it'll be weird the way that the bat is being controlled. Oh. Too much talking, that's what happens. Is Dark Metal 3 the next DLC? There's been rumors to that effect, but as far as we know so far, we don't know what the next DLC will be. Although someone was mentioning the Hollow Doom earlier, maybe I haven't heard anything about that. There's someone who makes action figures based on, or I should say 3D printed figures based on DCUO characters. I'll try to make a video about that at some point.
Wait, seriously? There's actually a thing like that?
Yeah, there's a guy on the forums who posted a thread where he made basically he 3D printed some characters from players.
Bro, that's sick.
It is pretty cool.
I might have to get that. You have to show me the link later.
Well, I'll make a video about it soon. I just didn't get the chance to too many videos to make. Didn't get the chance to do anything about that just yet.
All right. Wait, what would you do though with someone that has materials and auras?
I would say I would guess you probably cannot do the materials and auras.
That'd be a little hard.
Well, auras, I'm pretty sure you cannot do it. For materials, I guess it depends on how we can paint the figure. Thank you, bot plays. Is there a new update on forums? I have no idea. Let me check.
The only thing is, though, it'd be kind of pointless for me because considering my characters are iconic, so when I could just go get an actual figure of that iconic, you know? It'd be kind of pointless for iconic people.
Oh, there's a DCUO development update, October 2021. Let's see. Oh, they show the Hall of Justice. Oh, that's nice.
Did they?
So basically, this is our plans as of right now. Plans can always change. So some of the news, if you do not read this whole update, here's what you need to know. Episode 42 is Legion of Doom. Okay, so that's where this comes from. Out this December. So guys, you know now that the next episode will come out in December, and it will be episode 42, The Legion of Doom. I find it a bit weird because we just combined the heroes and the villains with the House of Legends, but what can you do? So they're talking about what they did previously. They're talking about some of the stuff they did from July to September. There's some information about the Legion of Doom DLC. They're talking about the Perpetua. So she's got freed from the source wall when the source wall was damaged. So I guess we're going to have to fight the Perpetua.
That would be cool.
So we're going to have to stop Perpetua, face down the Legion of Doom. That sounds wrong. And save the multiverse. Like the Legion of Doom technically should be the villains in DCUO. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to read this properly, but so obviously we'll feature characters from the Legion of Doom like Ultraviolet, Sinestro, Cheetah, Giganta, and more. I love it when they always put and more. So it's going to include a storyline from across the multiverse, including an all-new open world, Washington, D.C., where we'll see the Hall of Justice. And there will be no player rewards.
Cool. Hall of Justice. I'd like to see that.
So, and they're talking about their plans for October to December. That's a pretty long post. So the short of it is that episode 42 will be Legion of Doom in December. There's going to be also the Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary. I think that one is in October, from what I understand, from like mid-October to mid-November or something like that. There's the fall event. We're doing that right now. And then there's going to be the winter event. Then the first quarter of 2022, we'll get the anniversary event. Oh, we're going to get the Blue Beetle only next year, it would seem. The Blue Beetle style that we people voted for, it would seem that it's going to be the first quarter of 2022. There's going to be the Valentine event, obviously, the St. Patrick's event.
The Fatal Five now, Legionnaire.
And the second quarter of 2022, we'll have episode 43, the spring event, the summer event. And for the PlayStation 5 client, it's going to be sometime after that. So for those of you who are waiting for the PlayStation 5 client, it won't be until, at the earliest, maybe next summer.
honestly.
I'm gonna have
I
to
can
read the whole
wait.
thing. You can't wait.
No, honestly I can wait. You know, I find there's no big rush on it. The game is fine in my opinion. You know, just got this bugs and quirks. You know, but it's fine. No, there's virtually gonna be the same game anyways. So.
Your Berthon is mean. He doesn't want to save me.
How dare you?
Jack Raven, yeah, the vault. Well, technically the vault has been removed, but it's back for the seasonals.
Never again
Evil.
see the light.
Oh, I'm big. I love when that happens. This makes me wish for a growing power even more. So yeah, Jack Raven, the vault technically has been removed, but it will come back for various seasonals. Like you probably saw, since yesterday we have the vault for the Halloween event. So that is how we're going to get the vault in the future. So sadly, there's no more vault most of the time, except for the seasonals.
What's a little soul-chilling terror between friends?
Oh.
You know what I really want to see as a power?
What do you want to see?
Is I actually want to see a fear power. Like not a lantern power. I mean like an actual fear power, where you can actually instill actual fear, like you know, scarecrow styled.
So you want a scarecrow power?
Well, it doesn't have to be scarecrow, but something that's kind of like an illusionary, or something that's you know, nightmarish. But I mean, I guess if you think about it, it would be scarecrow heavily themed. It'd be pretty cool, and it'll allow us to change forms, to what's called summon things. You know, it'd be basically like sorcery, but instead of maybe being healer, it'd be a controller.
Well, technically the fear power we have is mental. There's quite a few abilities that could sort of mimic that.
Yes, kinda. But it's more of the aesthetic that I want, you know.
But I wouldn't expect any new powers anytime soon. Anyway.
I'd love to see a fear power, or a play power where you can have like a fake bang gun, you know, gum drops that you know explode, shattering teeth, you know, what's called floating, you know, toy cars and planes, you know. Something that would work for, you know, Trickster and Joker characters, Harley Quinn, Punchline, characters like that, or Toyman. I think it'd be cool to have a power like that.
Oh, Batman Rebirth says, I want the White Lantern power. Yeah, I want that too. That and a Black Lantern power. Ah, that would be so awesome. Hello, CJ.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it'd be perfect to have White Lantern on the hero side and Black Lantern on the villain side. Like, same like they have Green Lantern and Yellow Lantern. So, I'm telling you, man, it'd be perfect. They don't do it.
Mystery GD asks, can you get Darkseid powers? You can mimic the powers that Darkseid has. Like basically, I use Quantum for Darkseid. That way, I have a Boom Tomb, and I can use Heat Vision to mimic his Omega Beam. But there's like a lot of powers. There's not an official Darkseid power, but you can sort of recreate certain powers if you tweak, if you cheat a bit. Clueless, thank you for saying yo, but please don't spam.
Yeah, I mean, virtually you can make any character in this game. It's just like there's gonna be a lot of trade-offs.
Like technically, I made a Black Lantern character, and I'm using Celestial Power, the evil version of the Celestial Power, to mimic Black Lantern powers. For Blue Lantern, I've seen people use Quantum. I've seen people use Water. But yeah, when we first heard that there was going to be a new power added to the game at some point, we thought that it would be the Red Lantern for evil villains, Blue Lanterns for hero characters. Sadly, it turns out they made it Red Lantern for everyone.
Yep. I'm happy though. I like Red Lantern. I mean, I only used it once. It was fun to use, but I was just garbage at it, so I never used it again.
A plastic man or elongated man powers would be neat, but odds are they would require too much animation. They would have to create animation with all the styles we have, and I don't think they can do that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that would, even if they did do that, that'd be super glitchy and super laggy.
Oh, Cars Thomas is saying DCUO is live streaming right now. Do you know where they are, Cars?
Careful.
Hmm.
Every subsequent charge from
Okay.
lightning lad significantly
See, I thought they would be doing it later on.
So should we go there after this?
It's up to you. I got a little bit of time to kill before dinner, so.
Well, I wouldn't mind, but last time there was a lot of waiting.
Yeah. Well, there's rewards too, right? There's the drops you get, so.
But what do they drop this time? Do you know?
I don't know what they drop this time, but I could use a couple things, so I think I'll be going.
Okay, so guys, we'll defeat our friend Lightning Lad first, and then we'll go.
to absorb lightning lad's charges.
Do you know where the devs are?
No, I do not. I'm not on their stream right now, so.
Mr. Cars Thomas, can you tell us where they are? Oh, Robert Thon says he's going, so we have no choice. We have to go.
I shall modify your electricity.
Later on, I'll show you my styles I'm working on. I tried making a Caleb. I tried making the first appearance Curtis Wade. They're not 100% done yet. Well, the Curtis Wade isn't 100% done yet. But the Caleb is done.
It's okay, you're a bard. If you're a rock, we'll forgive you.
You're so slow. I will feel this one.
Jesus, laggy.
Yeah, this map always had some issues.
On my way with a little terror.
Even after they restricted the amount of players that can get access to it.
Alright. This is live stream. Or the invasion, whatever you call it. Where is it at? Did he
Downtime, Doom Metropolis.
Doom Metropolis?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just turn in all my missions really quickly.
So guys, if you want to come and play with the devs,
try to get into the closest phase, so that we don't have to wait as long.
well, I assume they start with phase 1, so let's go to phase 2, maybe?
Yeah. They always go, well, phase 2, yeah.
And for those wondering, if you go to the Armory, it's tier 3 and 4.
Dude, you know what's gonna suck? Is if Doomsday starts attacking us while we're already fighting bosses.
Nah. We can take Doomsday.
I know, it'd just be kind of a nuisance.
So let's see, what phase are we?
Surprised they didn't do a dev invasion in the Hall of, the House of Legends.
There's only one phase, so I guess we're good.
Oh. Yeah, if this game would stop glitching now. I don't know why, but when if the game's not completely done rendering everything in, and you go to the teleporter thing there, it just teleports you back to the front. It's stupid. don't know why. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's unintentional, but
Oh, Doomsday's here.
okay.
I should probably equip some probiotic. The Green Lantern. Okay, we're in the
I'll be
wrong
right
zone,
back.
guys. It's the same place as the other town.
What do you mean? Oh, battle zone?
Yeah. Do you know what phase they
Okay.
are in, Cars Thomas?
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna eat something.
Sure. Oh, Jeffrey is asking, what cities would you like to see in the future? It's a tough choice. There's many I'd like to see. Although there's some we saw, like I was hoping to see Thanagar at some point, but I have to admit, didn't really expect Thanagar to be the way it was made in the game. Or Central City. Like at some point, I was hoping to get Central City, but I didn't expect Central City to be what it was. Oh yeah, there's the Extra Life coming up soon. For those of you who were asking about the space base the other night, basically pretty soon there's going to be the Extra Life event, and that is where we get the space base. Oh yeah, OWA open world, that would be nice. So right now I'm on phase 3, guys. Phase 1 is full. Phase 2 is the PvP phase, so no choice, guys. Come to phase 3. Oh yeah, that would be nice. A moon base would be nice as well. Technically, we have one with the league halls, but yeah, an actual moon base would be nice. Gilbert Thon, you're in phase 4. How is that possible? There was only 3 phases just a minute ago. Oh, I guess. So come to phase 3, guys. Uh, there's a there's a base we got last year called the Space Base. We got it for the Extra Life event. Sadly, the Extra Life event is only for a short while. So after roughly a month, people didn't have access to the Space Base anymore. But there's whenever I made videos where I showed the Space Base, people would ask when they would be able to get the space again, and so I would tell them next November. So next November, for those of you who want to have the Space Base, when we get the Extra Life, I think it's November 6th. You should be able to get the Space Base again. Last I checked, we still had room for 10 more. If I trust
Obsidian Chill's here.
Sorry?
Obsidian Chill is here apparently.
Oh, I guess he is.
All we need is Dak Man.
Yeah, that would be the trifecta.
Yep.
Mike one. Oh yeah, there's Azriel. That's a pretty cool Azriel. When they added the Hawk back piece, obviously people were going to create Azriel. They were going to create Mr. Sinister. I've seen a few Hawk, but not as many as I would have thought. Well, DC has they have their multiverse line with Todd McFarlane, so I think they're creating either new characters or they're taking characters. I seem to recall a Batman, a Superman with a huge armor that comes from one of the middle comics. So they seem to be taking either various characters from across the DC comics and they're making a toy line with it. So I assume, yeah, some new Azrael Batman toy. Yeah, I could imagine that. Yeah, Captain Adam's new eyes, that would be nice. I can already imagine all our players recreating Dr. Manhattan doing that. Is there ever going to be an event for Wonder Woman 80th? I know that they're planning some sort of celebration for the month of October with Wonder Woman, like October 14th, when they add the Wonder Woman classic missions. I think they're going to add also the Wonder Woman, the Nubial ally character, and probably some other stuff that I can't, that I don't know about just yet. Yeah, Noel, there's a lot of ways to be able to recreate Flashpoint Batman. Way back when we did not even have the Flashpoint Batman suit, already we could create a pretty good version of Flashpoint Batman. And now we have an official version of Flashpoint Batman. That's a cool looking Batman. Oh yeah, someone is mentioning we're clamped to combat rating 113. So sadly, that's how it is. Yeah, there are two items in the House of Legends. We have an old one that was never really used in the game. It's one they made ages ago when they were even before the game was released. And somehow that first version of the Atom was never added into the game until we got the House of Legends. With the House of Legends, they gave us the new Atom, and they managed to squeeze in the old Atom as well. Yeah, and then more neck accessories, I guess, could be welcome. There's so much more Jeffrey they could add. Of course, oh, I'm sure they'll come up with. Actually, we're overdue for a time capsule. I'm surprised they did not announce a time capsule any days now.
Oh, there's Obsidian. Right here. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that Sestri up eventually. Need it.
Oh, your Barthon is saying we should get a new time capsule tomorrow. Is that true, or is that just a rumor, Mr. EO Barthon? Yeah, I seem to recall in the timeline at some point they had mentioned that the mega capsule would end tomorrow, or actually today. So let's take a quick look at the announcement section. There's nothing about a new time capsule, although they might just announce it tomorrow after the deed is done. Yeah, Ace the Bat Hound would be nice. Batmite as well. We have a nice Captain Marvel here, or Captain Thunder.
You know who I want to see as a new ally? Is
Flashpoint Batman?
No. Condiment King.
Sorry, I didn't hear for a bit.
Condiment King.
Nah.
Yeah.
We don't need him.
He's Batman's greatest villain, okay?
Oh, XYNB is asking, what is the best DPS power? It depends on your playstyle, but right now I think Gadget is pretty much up there. Although there's a bit of an exploit for Gadget, so, but it still makes it pretty powerful. Yeah, Wonder Woman capsule would make sense. They did mention that in October they would celebrate Wonder Woman. So yeah, I sort of expect a Wonder Woman time capsule. Same as we are going to get the Nubia ally. Oh, your Barthon is saying people in my face say they're leaving a battle zone. Do you know where they're going? Ah, yeah, Nightfall with all the Batman rogues. That would be nice. Maybe someday. A Billy Batson trinket would be awesome. Ah, Jeffrey, you always have good ideas. I guess I've kept those around for too long.
Huh, that's funny. This person actually made a real Scarecrow character. Like they're made out of wood and everything.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's cool.
I don't think so. If we do the devs event, the dev invasion, I don't think we'll do Wonderverse tonight. So for Wonderverse, sadly we'll do it next week. Sorry, Thomas Brooks. Too much to do and too little time. Oh yeah, big room for the bay. I'll say it someday. For the cave base, yeah, that would be nice. Actually, it would be nice if we could upgrade all our the old lair so that they could all have the big room, like the Atlantis base. But my guess is if they're not doing it, odds are it's probably not worth their time. I'll make you a deal, Thomas. Next week, when we do the bounties, we'll start with Wonderverse and we'll work our way up this time. What say you?
Sure. Wait, will it be on our villains?
No, next week it should still be heroes.
Oh, damn it. I really want to use my villain.
Villains, it's in like 3 weeks. The 29.
Alright. Well, that gives me time to make it a little bit better anyways.
It better. If he stinks like your Ghost Rider...
Well, I mean, he's munitions, so he's gonna be pretty garbage. No offense to anyone who uses munitions, but the power is garbage.
You just don't know how to use it. I'm sure that's what they would say.
It's really garbage.
I get enough when I'm working. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. He works after hours and runs around. I don't do all that. I got out of Florida because I hate working on.
Oh, Thomas Brooke is saying that the Wonder Woman Day is October 21st. Yeah, but on October 14th, we will have the Wonder Woman Classic missions that will be added into the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get some other stuff added that's Wonder Woman related on the 14th. Although they might decide to spread it throughout the month. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get something for October 21st. Ah, Jeffrey, you're so mean. You forgot munitions existed. Yeah, I guess it's not a power that I use a lot. Oh, your Berthon is saying regular Northeast Metropolis.
They moved the locations apparently. Do you have the stream up?
Nope. So we go to Metropolis?
I'm not sure. I don't have the stream. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, okay, let's go to... I'll go to regular Metropolis, and I'll let you guys know. Do you know what phase is Z-Man? Z-Man or Yo Bard, do you know what phase? It's alright. If you find out the phase, let me know. Is Gadget without super speed still good? I would say Gadget is good, but I have to admit that's the power I started using, and when you don't know what you're doing with Gadget, not the best power to have. So I did struggle quite a bit early on in DCUO because I wasn't using the power properly. If I think Wonder Woman hot, it depends which one you're talking about. But odds are the answer would be yes.
They're not in Battle Zone. Looking at this filter that they're using, I think they're normal Metropolis, but I don't know.
Are they in the same place in the park or?
No, they're somewhere else. They're in a different park. And in the background, there's a dam in the back. I don't know where that would be. Hold on.
I think I know where that is.
They're not in Earth 3. They're normal Metropolis.
The dam is pretty much at the far end of Metropolis.
Yeah, but there's, like you said, they're in a park though, and there's a gold statue, and there's a lot of green grass.
Are they in front of Lex Tower?
No, they're like right by the water.
Oh yeah, Gal Gadot is kind of cool. She was really charming, I have to admit. It was surprising to see how good she played the role. But I was a big fan of Linda Carter for obvious reasons.
Nostalgia?
That too. In a park. Oh, Yo Bard is saying never mind. Right now I'm in phase 5. Favorite Justice League member? Would probably be the Flash.
I'd say Batman, then Flash.
I looked around the Union Station. Let's go back again. Yuberthon thinks they might be at Striker Island. Oh, Jeffrey Lane says Superman. Let's go see at Union Station. If not, I will try to go to.
Oh, that is it. That is it right there.
Where?
Yeah, that is right. The statue is exactly where it is. All right, let me join your phase. Wherever I am, just come to me. This is where it is. It's the same spot I saw the live stream.
Okay, I'll try to phase to you.
I'm in your phase.
Oh, you're in my phase?
Yep. It's phase 5. Okay.
I don't see you on my minimap though.
Probably because I just phased. It takes a while to update.
Oh, yeah, I see you now. The omnibus feature, basically, all you do is you select, let's say, alerts, and they'll give you an alert at random. You cannot select the mission that you want. All you can really do is select alerts. You can select raid. You can select, but then it's random. Oh, apparently they are in 4. So guys, switch to phase 5, and let's go to. Oh, I went. Was looking at the minimap. Let's go where our friend Flashpoint Batman is. Are you moving or?
It's at the very corner of the map.
Yeah, but I see you going around.
I'm not moving at all. I'm at the If you look on the map, it's at the very top right of the map. You'll see like a dock little shape on the map. I'm like right there. It's right beside that long bridge that goes out to nowhere.
The long bridge that goes up north. How come I don't see?
Yeah, so if you go a little bit right, if you're like maybe 3 buildings down to the right and then just go north, you'll see like a lot of grass. Follow the grass.
So guys, phase 5. There's still about 50 places left. So if you want to come here.
This is a pretty good Iron Man.
Unit activated.
Very good.
Oh yeah, at this point.
Tasked me with defending the Orrery of Worlds.
At this point, we can create pretty good Iron Man in the game with the styles, but also with the materials. Oh yeah, that's a pretty awesome one.
See, what I hate is when they take characters, you know, they take their suits and then they go over the top with materials and auras, even though they don't need it. Like this guy uses one material and it works.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like a lot of other people who do is they overuse the too many materials. You know, he made it look very clean.
Well, sometimes people try to put their own spin and I guess try to be unique, but they end up destroying the look or destroying the design.
They look like disco balls is what they look like. That's the best way to put it, is they just look like disco balls.
Yeah, I suppose. Wally West missed our stream. Yeah, he's so mean.
Like whenever I see someone make a Ghost Rider and they use the full enhanced main man style on it, and it's like they put like crazy colors on it, it's like, why? Ghost Rider is supposed to be a dark and menacing character with a flaming skull, and that's supposed to be the brightest part. That's supposed to be the focal point, is the flame, right? And then you have all these bright colors on him. It's like, now it just looks terrible.
Yeah, but they're making Ghost Rider from the Mirror Universe, so they're making the nice, sweet, colorful Ghost Rider. You don't understand the psychology behind what they're doing.
Oh man, he's supposed to look dark and intimidating. He's always been like that, you know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
yeah, they have. He's had his blue suit, but it wasn't crazy over the top bright. You know, it was still semi dark. You know, and again, the focal point is this flaming skull, nothing else.
Thomas Brooke is asking, did you ever had a crush on the female DC characters? Not really, unless you count maybe Wonder Woman in the 70s on the TV show. I never saw comics like that. Like for me, comics were action adventures. Having a crush on a comic book character, not really. I've known guys who did, and I never understood that.
See, I think if I had to pick one that I really liked, it would be Black Cat from Marvel. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Just the way she... Oh. It's like... The white hair, just, I don't know. I like it.
I didn't realize this was supposed to be Venom. I guess while we wait, may as well take a look at a few people. Pretty cool, Black Panther here.
Remember to inspect them to see the full style. Some things don't load in.
It's okay. I don't need to see it that bad.
Okay.
We have a nice Spider-Man here. Down to Troy.
And you got this really sick looking Ghost Rider.
Apparently they are in phase 4, so they'll probably be here next.
Yeah.
I guess we won't have to wait as long as last time.
Yeah. Holy. Oh, this guy made a He-Man.
V is asking, why don't we have this in the EU server? Yeah, actually, you do have it on the EU server as well. What they do is that they switch server from week to week. So some week they'll play on a certain server, then the week after that they'll play on a different server. So they do travel from server to server from week to week.
Oh, I love what this guy did. He made a red lantern and a black lantern mixed into one. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Where?
On the edge of the.
Is he next
map,
to
I
you?
guess? Yeah, he's next to me. I'm jumping up and down.
The Martian
Oh, he
Manhunter?
changed- No, the lantern right above there. He's kind of got a black lantern and a red lantern vibe, and that's what I wanted to do, is eventually make a red lantern character, but have him dressed up like like a black lantern, while having a little bit of red on him still. Make it look like he has double rings or something, you know? He's so cool. Those are my favorite. That's my favorite lantern powers: is black lantern and red lantern.
Oh, Bruno GP is saying, just figured your raid stream turned into a dev invasion stream. I guess it did. Holy crap. Lots of lag.
Uh-oh.
Red trunks all the time. Thomas Brooks is asking, do you prefer Superman with red trunks or not? Red trunks.
No. No.
Oh,
Just
yes.
No.
Yes.
Batman, yes, because it's black and it's already dark. You don't really notice as much. But on Superman, hell no.
It's the classic. It's the original. That's how it should be always and forever.
No. Batman, sorry, Superman and Robin, I hate their classic styles. I just hate it.
And they tried to remove the shorts for Superman, and they had to put them back. So that should tell you something. Chris Henson is saying there's articles about how bad this game is. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I did not start playing the game from the start. The word to mouth, when the game first started, even before the game was released, the best reviews were saying that it was a fun game for a month, and but it wasn't worth subscribing to. Those were the good reviews. So imagine the bad ones, and that it's been like that ever since. So I have no doubt, Chris, that you saw a lot of articles saying how bad the game is. But I would tell you the game is free to play, so try it out, and you'll see for yourself. If I'd listened to the reviews, I would never have played the game. But once I started playing the game, holy crap, I was hooked. It was like crack on a CD. I loved it.
No. Yes, this game gets boring and it gets really. I mean, if you're a very aggressive person, or you get really angry easily, then I can see you not liking this game at all, especially if you're new. But if you actually have patience and are willing to actually learn the game, then you'll most likely enjoy the game. You know, that's one of those things. There is, if you actually put your mind to it and you relax and you are patient, this game could be very enjoyable.
But also, from the way I understand it, like a lot of the people I knew who didn't like the game, there were people who were used to playing EverQuest, and basically any game that was not like EverQuest, they did not like it. So, and DCUO is unlike any other MMO out there. So people who are used to the, let's say, classic model for MMOs, obviously they're not going to like DCUO. But if I was not really a MMO player before DCO. I played Dungeons and Dragons Online for a bit, and it's because it was Dungeons and Dragons. It had nothing to do with being an MMO or not. I didn't care about that. And then afterwards, I played Lord of the Rings Online, and then I played DCO. Technically, DCO was the third MMO I played. And
the second one I played. First one I played was I think it was. Yeah, it was World of Warcraft. And that was it.
My cousin made me try World of Warcraft, like 3, 4 levels, just so that I would try it out. But I wouldn't really say I played it.
I played it for like a week. Everyone there was so toxic. Like if you didn't know what you're doing, they would trash talk you the entire time instead of helping you. And so I was like, all right, I'm not playing this. So I quit the game.
Undefeated for certain says I think people just enjoy toxicity, drama, and all that. Not really. You don't. You can play DCUO and stay away from the toxicity. You don't have to get involved in that.
They,
Basically,
they skipped their phase apparently.
did they?
Yeah.
Nah. Now they're being mean. So are you telling me they went straight to phase 6?
It's full.
Yeah, but is that... So you're telling me they're in phase 6 now?
Yep.
Ah.
Someone should go on the stream set and tell them they've missed the...
They missed a step?
Oh.
Hopefully they'll come back. If not, well, too bad. Evil devs.
Okay, some people are saying they're in phase 1, some are saying they're in phase 6. What is it?
I don't know. Spacebar is asking, how often does the broker have good gear in DCUO? I would say always. It depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, so to come back to the reviews, yeah, the reviews are not too kind to this game. But if you love, I should probably make a video like 10 reasons why I love playing DC Universe Online after 10 years or something like that. But just flying, how many MMOs can you fly like this? I mean, I haven't seen a lot of games that had a flying mechanic, and even those that do have that, like the new Marvel game, yeah, you can fly, but holy crap, is it clunky when you do fly? The same with what was the name? There was a game last year that came out where you had like a power armor and you could fly around. Anyways, so even though yeah, there are games where you can actually fly, but nothing like you can do in DCO. Not the smooth flying we have in DCO.
Yeah, a lot of them are a little bit more top down. I find in the other MMOs, and it's like it doesn't feel the same, you know.
So that the way also we can customize the look of our character. I haven't seen any other game that can do that. There's a lot of games. What game am I? Like I started playing Diablo 2 again. I'll probably make a video or two about that. And yeah, you change your character look changes with the gear you get, but you don't control that. And basically you equip the best gear you can find, and that changes the look of your character. But you cannot really customize the look of your character.
That's what really sells this game to me, is that there's customization everywhere. I love it. I like to customize. You know, at this point, this game has basically just become a customizing game at this point, you know. Beat a couple bosses, but at the end of the day, you're earning stuff to make your character look cooler and be better, you know.
And Undefeated for certain is asking, do you think DCO is a difficult game to play or master? I would say no, but I've been playing the game for 10 years.
It is, yes, if you've only been playing for 1 year.
Noel is asking. Oh, sorry. Noel is asking if he or she should get. I think it's a she. If she should get Diablo 2. It depends if you enjoy that kind of game. For me, Diablo 2 was a fun game. It's not something you play for years, but it's good for a couple of weeks, for a month or two. Sorry, Mr. Flashpoint, go ahead.
I was just saying that, yeah, if you're new to the game, you know, like you're a year in, you don't know everything about the game, then yeah, it can be kind of difficult. But it's, you know, once you master one thing, that thing you mastered now is easy, you know. Like you just gotta learn one thing at a time. Like maybe I don't know, 1 month you learned what artifacts are about. And next month you learn about SP, what it's all about. Once you learn one little thing like that, the rest of the game becomes easy, you know? It just comes fast.
Thomas Brooks is asking, is Superman updated skin from DC Rebirth? Yeah, that's pretty much where they got it from. And the irony of that is that not long after they changed the skin of Superman in the game to be the DC Rebirth skin, he went back to his red shorts in the comics not long after that.
Yeah, I like the new Superman skin. I like it.
You don't really need money for the artifacts, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Well, I mean, if you realistically grind it, it would take probably forever.
Well,
But
you can raise it to rank 160 without spending a single cent.
yes, but if you want to max it out, good luck.
Well,
You're gonna be spending a long time.
you could use your loyalty points and purchase some seals of completion. You could, and especially nowadays. Nowadays in the daily rewards. Well, let's go to the daily rewards because we're waiting anyway. Evil menu, so much stuff now. If we go to the daily rewards, nowadays we actually do get the, where is it? Oh, there it is. We get some Destiny tokens, and we can purchase the seals of completion with those Destiny tokens. So if you just pay your subscription and you use your Destiny tokens to get the seals of completion, you don't need any money to upgrade your artifacts. Which is probably the whole point of the allies, why they came up with the allies. Technically, you can upgrade your artifacts without spending any money. With the allies, it's going to be a bit different. To start with, you have to buy them for 25 bucks on the broker on the marketplace. So right there, they make 25 bucks off of you, and then you could decide also to pay to upgrade the allies. For the artifacts, you get the artifacts without spending any money, and it's only if you buy seals of completion that you have to spend a bit of cash.
Yeah.
But with the new daily rewards, you don't even have to spend cash now to upgrade your artifacts.
Yeah, so they're in phase 1 apparently.
Oh well.
Dude, what is that though? Why did they skip the phase?
I don't know. Maybe they just don't like you. They saw, oh, Ghost Rider is there. See, I told you, you shouldn't make a Marvel character. They saw a Marvel character and they said, oh, let's skip that phase.
Okay. They're jealous.
Always. Well, it's the first mistake I made when I started my channel was making a Wolverine character. In my mind, it seemed like a good idea. Like, let's have Wolverine. He's going to be able to meet the Batman, or even fight the Batman, or fight side by side with the Batman against the evil Joker. And I didn't know at the time that I was shooting myself in the foot doing that. So you learn as you go along, I guess. Chris and Sin, of course, they want us to pay for membership. Of course.
They want us to pay for as much things as possible.
Yeah. Batman from 2004. Oh.
House of Legends. Oceans is doing bosses in phase 1 apparently.
In House of Legends?
Yeah.
So should we risk it or should we wait here?
I'm gonna go check. I'll let you know.
Okay.
If not, I'll come back and I'll just phase on you.
Well, Chris, you can play for free, but you have to understand at some point they need to get some sort of support.
I just want a material, man. I want a free material, man.
Are the sub avatar dropped changed now? But it's I needed the astral helmet way back when, and I would farm the sub avatar, and the helmet just wouldn't drop. And then one day I helped a friend defeat the sub avatar, and poof, I got the helmet like a year later. Like there's one summer where I spent like a month farming the sub avatar. It was awesome. I sometimes I would fight 2, 3, 5 of them at the same time. but it's random. Sadly, the random when the random is working against you, it can take a while. Is nature a good power? All the powers are good. I have a hard time answering those kind of questions. Well, without money, there would be no game. You have to understand, making a game is expensive. Hiring people to work on the game is expensive. You have to pay rent. You have to pay food. You have to pay. So you have to make some sort of money. And from what we know, there's roughly 4% of the player base who actually spend money on DC Universe Online. So there's
Seriously, only 4?
Yeah.
Holy
So
crap, I thought it was way more than that.
so for each people who are actually paying to play the game, you have to pay for 24 other players who do not pay a single cent. So of course they have to make. So that's why we have a time capsule. That's why we have. That's why we have the allies now. That's why we got the artifacts. They have to find ways to be able to monetize the game, because there's only a small fraction of us who actually play to play the game. They're in phase 2. Okay. So did you see them in the House of Legends, or what did you see, good sir?
I don't see anything. I think it's all a hoax.
Oh.
Let me go to... Phase 3 is full. Let me see phase 2 over here.
You should be able to come back here. There's 95 out of 200, so the phase is not even close to being full.
Alright, I'm coming. Damn, Obsidian Chill lied. God damn it.
Earth 3 Yellow Lantern. Oh, it's pretty cool. Noel, you look a bit skinny. I think you should eat a sandwich.
Who?
The skeleton right there.
Oh.
We're on the US PC and PlayStation 4. Oh, they're in phase 2, Burley is saying.
Oh my god. This is so annoying. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna go to House of Legends. I'm gonna go to phase 3. Okay?
Sure. Yeah, the phase is full. I just checked.
This is kind of dumb.
Thomas Brooks is asking, do you still have your Fortress of Solitude? I would say yes. I think you mean my Superman lair. Yeah, I still have that. I should probably decorate it a bit better, but I didn't get the chance to get around to doing that. How'd you get the containment tubes? I'm not sure. I would say the broker. A lot of stuff, I just look at the broker and I get it from there. I'm sure sometimes there's items I buy from the broker that I could probably farm in game. The issue with farming in game is that sometimes you can farm and farm and farm, and it's like we spoke with the sub avatar. If you're not lucky, you're not going to get the drop you want. As opposed to the broker, yeah, the broker you have to spend some game cash, but at least you know exactly what you're getting. So if I look at the broker, let's say I need the Superman Dwarf Fortress. If I look at the broker, I'll know that, okay, I have to spend 50 million to buy it. So I'll farm and farm and farm for 50 million and just buy it. As opposed to if I know it's not a random drop, but let's assume it was a random drop in the game. If I play and play and play and play the game, there's no guarantee that the door would actually drop from my character. So usually I have a tendency to look on the broker. If I see something I need from the broker, unless it's like 600 million, I'll just buy it from the broker. And in some cases, like I bought the Dark Robins for like 500, 600 million on the broker, because that was the best way to be able to get those items. The Flash movie coming out next year is going to be pretty much a Justice League movie. And it's going to be also, we're going to have the Batman from across the multiverse. We're going to have the Batman from 1989. We're going to have the Ben Affleck Batman. And probably something else that we don't know about just yet. So there's going to be a lot of characters in that one movie. And they're trying to do pretty much what they did with Captain America Civil War, where technically Captain America Civil War, yeah, it was a Captain America movie, but it pretty much was Avengers 2.5. Yeah, I suppose on Switch, well, on Switch the broker probably is a lot less expensive than it is on PlayStation and PC. But yeah, there probably is not as much stuff to buy on the broker.
Alright, I'm staying in phase 4 of the House of Legends. This has been really hard to get into this.
Broly Legend is saying they got an incredible big giant avatar. It's huge. Not sure what he's talking about, but I assume they're summoning the avatars from the other day, but could be something else. Hello, Queen Mara. Where's Queen Mara? Could have sworn I saw her just a minute ago. Oh, there she is. Nice Queen Mara, Bernita.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Unless they skip this phase again, they might go to phase 4 House of Legends.
Well, if they skip it again, what can you say? We tried.
I swear to God, that'd be terrible luck if they did that again. Lemon.
Did they say in the stream why they skipped us? Was it on purpose or by accident?
I don't think they said anything.
Ah, they're so mean. Unsubscribe.
You are making a mistake. I will show you how later.
I'm not even subscribed. I also subscribed to DC.
I guess while we wait, let's take a quick look at the... we have a nice Dr. Fate here. We have Noella over there. So already we see a few people that made really nice looks with the new material. Cyborg Superman. I love it.
What they should do, just so that they don't miss anyone, they shouldn't just have 1 or 2 people doing these. They should have like 4 devs on all at the same time, and then just, you know what I mean, go through the phases quickly instead of just sitting there all the time.
I don't think they cared all that about that event all that much.
Oh, I do. I want some free mats, man.
Like they're doing it for fun, but I don't think they would want to use that much resources and manpower just for that event.
Yeah, but also you gotta think about it too, right? It's the game. They want to keep the game relevant. They want to keep the game interesting and fun. They want to have a good reputation, right?
Sure.
If they're dicks to everyone, that reputation goes down. Makes the game less fun.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to understand that sometimes what they're doing is personal initiative stuff. Like the Legends PV stuff is something someone made during his lunch break out of his own initiative. I forget what was his name. So it's something he did on his own time by himself, and they decided to add it to the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the devs, when they do the dev invasion, it's something they do on their own time because they want to do it. But I don't think they could mandate a huge part of their staff to just for that event.
For an hour. I don't know. I feel like it's doable for 1 hour.
And also, they're not all. One thing I've realized, they're not all good on camera. Like sometimes they would invite some devs in the stream, and you could tell that the dev had low communication skill, let's say. So communicating an idea, communicating about the game. I don't think it's every devs who are pretty good at that. I'm pretty sure when they hire devs, they hire them for, I don't know, let's say they hire a designer, they'll hire them for their design skills. I don't think they care if he has any communication skills or not. But that means that if he does, great, they can they can have him in a live stream. But if a dev has zero communication skill, not much they can do about that.
True.
But I kind of miss when Maps and Spittle were doing Friday Night Live. Was that a?
I don't remember. You can't hear me chewing, can you?
Sorry?
You can't hear me chewing, right? I just want to make sure.
A little bit.
Oh, okay, 1 sec. Let me try to get further away. Whatever.
Yeah, but I don't hear you as much. Oh, apparently the reward is a rainbow type of Chroma. Multiverse Man is asking if you have any luck tracking down oceans.
Nope.
Oh, you have a nice Batman Rebirth, Thomas. It's a nice use of the new material. And here we have someone using the new Batman emblem. I'm very disappointed, good sir. Are you going to use the new Batman emblem with your Batman, Flashpoint Batman?
Nope.
At least you have to make at least one armory with it.
I do have one armory.
Okay. Have you reached a point where 16 armory just isn't enough?
Yep.
Me too. I hope they add some more at some point.
I have 7 more Batman suits on my PC account. I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 more suits on my other Batman Beyond account character on the PS4.
Vakas is mentioning a Joker Red Hood.
Yeah, I have a lot of Batman suits. A lot. I don't know why they put a limit. Like, do you not want us to spend money?
Well, at the time, more armories probably would have broken the game or something.
That's my choice.
And it still might. Like, already with the manual layer, like it took, what, a month for us to get the armories to work properly?
Yeah, that's why I moved into my cave. I didn't like it not appearing.
Well, now they do appear. Although the armories are pretty big. But I found a way to be able to put... Oh!
What?
Something's going on here. Come over here. They've summoned a whole bunch of baby face. Holy crap, it lags.
Perfect. Thank you. I need to get this material. Whatever it is, I hope it's something new.
Oh, they mentioned it was like a rainbow quarks or something like that. One of the people in the chat mentioned that. But holy crap!
Something I don't care about. Gotcha.
But if someone a whole bunch of them, holy crap, does it lag? Baby invasion indeed.
I'm so far away and it's already lagging. I'm 1,000 clicks out.
Oh yeah.
And it's already lagging.
Oh yeah, the lag is bad.
Alright, I'm getting closer. 500 away.
You have. I would say you have time. There's so many babies. There's a nice Stephanie Brown here.
Frame rate drops. My frame rate is dropping. Holy crap! I spawned right in the middle of them.
I can barely cast powers.
Dude, it's lagging so bad they're flying.
Yeah, some of them are. Oh,
Okay.
I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh.
Thanks, devs. Thank you. This is what I wanted. You know, I think right now they're just making fun of us because they have god computers. They're like, ha, scrubs on PlayStation. Let's ruin their consoles. It's so laggy, nobody's moving. Like, nobody, not even the enemies.
Yeah. Oh, it's trying to...
Like, this is how laggy it was on the anniversary day. If you remember. Oh, man, my guy's stuck in an animation. Ah, this is great. Oh.
Ah, they're gone. How to break DCUO? Yeah, I guess that's one way.
I think they messed up and they're just deleting them, that's why.
Could be.
Still laggy though.
I hear something, but I don't see anything. Did they summon something else?
I don't see anything either. I'm getting a lot of lag though.
Oh yeah, a lot of lag.
Oh, baby face. Dude, why are they summoning so many of them? That's the problem. They need to stop summoning like 100 of them. They summon like 10.
Well, right now I don't see any enemies. I heard a noise, but I don't see anything. They're not loading on my screen.
I see.
Oh, they're starting to load. I see one.
Yeah, I see one up now. That's the problem. They're spawning too many. They need to change the number.
Thomas Brooks is asking, are we Flash Rebirth suit back in January? Yes. The Speed Force style should be back in January. I'm just attacking empty air. I have no idea if I'm doing anything. Are the babies still there? Oh, the Hydra. It's the Hydra. It just appeared.
Oh, there you go.
So we did not even have to go to the Wonderverse map to fight the Hydra.
Oh, I am going. Oh.
You can't die. It's forbidden. Holy crap! A lot of players went down.
Okay, I'm alive. I am alive.
It's lagging, but not too bad.
Oh, it's lagging badly.
Oh yeah.
For me. Like, I want to say this is at like 6 frames per second. When I am. I don't know how bad it is for you.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
apparently
went through the floor.
it's combat rating 500. Holy crap! A lot of players went down. Oh, and the Hydra is flying now. Oh, it's back. Apparently, it got a CR of 575. Your bird was trying to flee. You coward! Stay and fight! Tonight, we fight! Yeah, the lag is bad. It's your bird is dead.
God damn, I keep switching to voice chat apps.
And the Hydra seems to be about halfway through. Whatever it takes, absolutely.
Imagine if bosses were actually this difficult though. Like they actually had a CR of like 500. That'd be awesome.
Well, obviously we require a lot of players like right now, but sadly the game is a hard time. As we can see, the game does struggle when there's too many players on the map.
Okay. And my character is stuck burning it forever. Great.
There's people in the chat who says they got the Chroma.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow thing. Yeah, holographic rainbow Chroma pack. Great, something I don't really care for those better. I don't know why they keep giving us bright chromas. I'd rather have something a little bit cooler. Like the one that we got last time was kind of, no?
Fuji is asking where we are. We're in the Metropolis, at the very far right, north. Oh, that was nasty. Holy crap, the Hydra is stuck in the air. Let's summon even more mob, more NPCs to make the thing lag even more.
Is that what you did?
No, I summoned.
Oh, I thought they spawned more people, and I'm like,
I summoned my henchmen. I thought we didn't lag enough, so I thought a few more henchmen would probably help.
Well, I just saw the Hydra go through the ground.
He's almost dead. He's dead, Jim.
Imagine someone throws a health barrel at him and he restores all his health.
I assume he's dead. He disappeared, or
No, I don't see him. So... Gideon is dead. So... Okay. I think he's dead.
oh, Starro.
Starro? Where?
Well, I don't know if someone summoned Starro or if the devs did. Nah, it's probably
Oh, it's this guy's little thing. Yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah, holographic rainbow Chroma pack.
You gonna make a video on it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that's the Starro pet, but I was thinking, seeing how we don't see anything, did they summon Starro? But I guess not.
No,
So the Chroma pack and the big old sparkler. I didn't notice the sparkler.
I think we got that last time, I think. That's the fireworks.
Yeah, it's the same we had last time, right?
Yeah.
Billy Bakes didn't get anything. And Keyback got 2 rainbow chromas. Lucky him.
Did you consume it already?
No, not yet. Not already. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll make a video about it. I'll probably consume it then.
Are they actually new chromas when you do that, or are they just ones that they reuse?
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Bernita, that was crazy indeed. The Twitch live stream is over. At least they came they came to see us before they ended the stream.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna go to my base. I'll show you if you want. I can show you my armories.
Maybe next time.
Sure.
Let's go back here. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I'll try to. Nah, tonight I'll have something else to do. I'll probably make the video about the Chroma tomorrow.
Okay. That'd be cool.
I was planning to make more Halloween videos tonight, but there's the DC development update, so I'll probably talk about that instead.
Yeah, wow, it's still relevant, you know.
Too many videos and too little time. So next week, let's see. Sadly, at this point, we don't know what's going to be the bonus week next week. This week, we did not get a bonus week because it's the Halloween seasonal. Normally, there's no bonus week when that happens. But next week, hopefully, we'll get a bonus week. So normally, we'll probably play the Batman mission again, or I was hesitating tonight about playing either the Batman mission or just playing a random omnibus mission. And next week, as I promised one of our friends earlier, so next week we'll play the Batman mission, and afterwards we'll play the Bounties. But this time we'll go in reverse. We'll start with the Wonderverse Bounties, then we'll play the Legion Bounties, and if we have time, we'll play the Doomsday Bounties afterwards.
That's cool.
Let's say a little thank you to everyone. Oh, see, I didn't realize that the firework was tradable even after you use it. There's a few items like that even after you equip it, you can still trade them to other characters.
Wait, what? You can?
Yes. Like there's the LexCorp robot sidekick you can trade even after you use it. Probably something else I failed to recall.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Bernita, next time come by and you'll be able to help with the bounties, of course.
Huh. That's good to know.
Ideally, we would do all the bounties. Sadly, sometimes things happens. Like tonight, there was the dev stream tonight, so that's why we did not do all the bounties. But next time we'll try to do them all, unless something else comes up. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. So that was a long one today, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's been a long time since I had a live stream lasted this long. Probably why I'm sorry.
Probably got a lot more viewers though.
I'm not sure. Let me check. Yes and no. It, I'll see that tomorrow after YouTube processes the video.
Yep.
Thank you. Sure, Bernita, you come with whatever character you like. So, if you guys have any last minute questions, the time is now. This weekend, I'll probably try to make a few Halloween videos. There's a few styles that I'd like to show you guys. Basically, I would like to show you guys the new Halloween styles we got. I'll probably show you also the new emblems. Uh, I could have shown them those. I could have showed you the emblems on a couple of weeks ago on the test server. Sadly, when I show stuff on a test server, a lot of people don't understand the concept of the test server, so they think that the items are live in the game. So it creates a lot of confusion. So I'll play it by ear. Sometimes I'll probably make more videos on the test server, but I'll try to do videos on the live server to avoid as much confusion as possible.
You know what you could do? Just a suggestion.
Sure.
If you do test server videos, make a channel called Multiverse, I don't know, test server or whatever, and you just do test server videos on there. So if people want to do updates specifically with test server stuff, they can go to that version of your channel.
I have too many channels right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to I'm trying to think like I'll probably make I'm toying about with the idea of making Diablo 2 videos
Hmm.
and probably other games. Like I've been thinking about making videos about games like Baldur's Gate, and there's this new game I discovered not too long ago, Pathfinder. Basically, I'm toying with the idea of making a channel with Dungeons and Dragons type of games. Uh, but there's only so much I can do, and there's too little time.
You know what? That might be a good idea because a lot of the people that play this game are fans of games like that. So, might be a wise thing to do actually.
It's on the to-do list. I'm just not sure when exactly. Um, so guys, have a good weekend. Thank you, Bernita, for have a good weekend to you too. Thank you, Cars Thomas. Let me backtrack a bit. I'm sure I missed out quite a few comments. Maybe not. So, guys, thank you very much for coming to play with us. It's always appreciated. Thanks to everyone who watched the stream. You guys are awesome. And thanks to everyone who commented in the chat. It's always great to chat with you guys. And also, I know some YouTubers, like our friend Dakman the other day was mentioning that he has to use some chatbots, and his chatbot got crazy and would delete a whole bunch of comments. I have to admit, I'm very grateful. I don't even use the chatbots, and the chat tonight was awesome. So thank you guys. This channel obviously would not be what it is without you, and you being here is much appreciated. Oh, bye, Stephanie Brown. So, Mr. Flashpoint, any last word?
No, just have a good night, everyone.
Let's get a bit closer and have a nice shot of everyone. Ah, that is so cute. So, guys, thank you for being here. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.